Welcome to United Medical ACO's System Overview. In order to be successful in your new role, you'll need to be very familiar with the systems and programs you'll be using on a daily basis. While you'll have more hands-on training and get some practice navigating these systems with our business development team, let's take a quick look around on those you'll be working with. We'll go over what they are, what their purpose is, and how they all work together. Let's begin with logging into your Citrix homepage. United Medical works closely with Cerner to provide our practices with quality patient management tools. Navigating to the UMUSA website and then to the employee portal in the top left of your screen, you will find the Cerner Citrix Login. This is where you'll log in with the information provided to you to find your Cerner icons. Your screen might look a little different based on your user access, but you'll be able to find all the applications you'll need. Let's start with Cerner's Specialty Practice Management System, or SPM. You may also hear it referred to as your globe, as its icon looks like a globe on your screen. SPM is the hub for registering new patients, searching existing patients, editing patient demographic and insurance information, scheduling patients for our providers, and completing the checkout process for the day's patients' visits. Here you'll see all of the globes for the practices who use SPM, although you'll only be able to get into the one you have access to. Upon launching your SPM globe, you'll notice it will open to a gray screen with icons along the top toolbar. These icons will help you navigate throughout the system. Starting in the top left, you'll find the patient search icon. Here you can search for existing patients in your dataset, as well as import patient information from other practices using SPM within our ACO. Selecting the patient and pressing OK opens their patient demographic information. This includes personal information, guarantor information, billing information, and insurance information. You can click in the bottom left to update any existing demographic information, as well as edit any insurance plan information. Opening up the scheduler, you can customize your view based on provider and location. Here, you can add new patient appointments and view existing patient appointments on the provider schedule for the day. Going into the patient monitor, we can view the status of the day's patient appointments, as well as change the status to checked out to begin posting charges. Within SPM, you'll find a handful of helpful reports. We can run reports from the schedule, from patient demographics, insurance information, as well as administrative reports. If collecting money throughout the day, you'll need to open a batch at the beginning of your day and post your batch at the end. With the posting tab at the top of the screen, you can post your batch as well as view details. Powerchart is our electronic medical record, or what you may hear referred to as the EMR. Powerchart is used by just about everyone in your office, from checking in the patient and scanning in new documents, to a provider seeing the patient and adding their diagnoses and visit note. Powerchart is the source of the patient's health record. It's a secure platform for multiple users across your practice, as well as others within our ACO, to securely communicate and collaborate together on a patient's health status. When you open Powerchart, you'll be brought to the ambulatory organizer. Here you can select a resource or provider schedule to view on your home screen. You can select one or multiple resources at any given time. On the left-hand side of your screen, you'll see a quick look at your inbox. Here you can check any unread messages, see saved documents, and check any test results that may have been sent to you. To send messages, navigate to the Communicate button in the top toolbar and begin to type the name of the user in which you'd like to send the message to. You can create a favorites list should you find yourself sending messages to the same user over and over again. Go ahead and type the subject line and begin to type your message in the body of the message box. To navigate to a patient's chart, you can either select their name from the schedule or navigate to the top right of your screen and use the patient search box. Search names by last name, then first name. Select the name of the patient, select the correct encounter, and press OK. When the patient's chart opens, you'll land on the Summary tab. Here you can see different widgets that give you a look into different sections of the chart. On the top tab, you can switch to the demographics section, where you'll find all of the demographic information related to the patient, such as their address, date of birth, social security number, visit information, provider information, and more. Moving to the results reviewed section, you can find vitals, measurements, and other labs interfaced results. In the documentation section, you can find provider notes, general notes, and any other forms documented on the patient's chart. In Note Scan Import, you can view any documents that may have been scanned or imported into the patient's record, all organized in separate folders. In the Diagnoses and Problems section of the chart, providers can record diagnoses for the day as well as keep track of chronic problems. They can add diagnoses by name or code, as well as keep track and maintain a favorites folder for regularly or frequently used diagnoses codes. You can record and review patients' allergies in the allergy section of the chart. In the medications list, you can view a patient's prescriptions as well as their historically documented home medications. You can also add new prescriptions in the top left corner. In the orders and charges section, providers can add their CPT charges for the day, order referrals, consults, and labs. Under the Histories tab in the chart, we can view a patient's past medical history, their past procedures and surgeries, their family history, their past social history, any pregnancies, and any implants. Under the Recommendations section, you can view any upcoming tests, labs, or screenings that are recommended for the patient based on the information in their chart. We can view the status of a patient's IQ Health portal account from the home screen. Looking in the top right of the demographics bar, we can view the status of their account. It will list as active, inactive, or not offered. Should you have to send an invite to a patient, navigate to the top toolbar, click on the PM conversation, and using the Healthy Life Enrollment tool, you'll search for your facility, press OK, and fill out the information required to send off the invitation. Under the Employee portal on the USA website, you can find a link to Quickbase. Quickbase is our internal database for employees. Here you can find everything from how to submit a service request, internal documents on workflows, as well as track productivity and task updates. Once you open Quickbase, you'll be able to view the applications you have access to. You'll be able to search for new applications in the search bar, as well as view the most recent applications you've been in the tabs above. Opening up an application, you'll find it's separated into different sections. These sections can be accessed in the tabs underneath the purple bar. In the 1.0 client portal is where you'll be able to submit a new service request. When submitting a service request, you'll have to fill out your client name. You'll put a contact name, continue down to fill out the SR category, the subcategory, and select Quickbase as the UMSR request source, and then saving and closing to submit your service request ticket. Clicking on My Apps will bring you back to your home screen, where you can view other applications you have access to, as well as search for applications in the search bar.
Okay.
Within the Client portal, you can find the Client Documents tab. Here you'll find helpful tip sheets, videos, and documents to help you with workflows within SPM, Powerchart, Quickbase, and for the IQ Health portal. You can also find our Secure Direct Messaging address list. Here you'll be able to find Secure Direct Messaging addresses for users across our network should you have to send secure messages such as transition of care. Next, let's take a look at the Quad Manager. Each quad represents a different project. They're separated by those you're an originator of, a co-owner of, or an owner of, as well as you'll be able to see all meeting minutes across quads at the bottom of the screen. Going into a particular quad, you'll see they're separated by different timelines or tasks. Within each timeline, you can enter related meeting minutes and task updates. We hope you found this video informative. You'll receive more on-the-job training as you begin your new role. Thank you and welcome to the United Medical family.